Good evening, YouTube. Michael here. Welcome back to the channel. With Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, a Cessna flight training device that we're still kind of in process of building right here at home with just a couple more parts to finish up on our rebuild series. So, here recently, YouTube creator Glock Media and channel subscribers Cess Sim and Cardboard Sim have all attempted this 25 knot crosswind landing challenge at Saba, Tango November Charlie Sierra. I don't think that I've ever actually flown into this airport before or out of it at all. Yeah, I've done Princess Juliana and we've done St. Bart's. I don't think I've done Saba. So we're going to give that a try real quick. We're going to do one lap in the pattern. We are going to use X-Plane. We're going to set custom weather. We're going to add a 25 knot direct crosswind, gusting maybe 35 knots, and we'll see how that does for us. Like I said, we're just going to do one in the pattern. This is not something that I would attempt normally out in the real world whatsoever. But just a reminder that we are in a flight simulator, and this is just something that we're going to be doing for fun this evening. So, since I don't know a whole lot about the airport, I do want to take a minute and kind of brief myself, about the airport. Let's just go ahead and take a look at it together. Saba, which is the Netherlands territory apparently, gives us a 1,300 feet concrete runway. That's only 60 feet wide. Runway is 1220, so it's almost kind of an east-west runway, it looks like here. Field elevation is 138 feet, so figure a pattern would be maybe about 1,100 feet, I would imagine. So we want to put our crosswind, we want to put our crosswind at maybe at an altitude of 500 feet AGL to 1,500 feet. That should keep us within, or even the ground level. We're going to do ground level to maybe 2,000 feet, and that should keep us well within our pattern altitude as far as the custom wind goes. It is, let's see here, what can I find out about this airport? Is it right traffic? Is it left traffic? I'm going to assume it's left traffic because based on the terrain, yeah, I would imagine it's left traffic simply due to how looks like there's some terrain and mountains. So possibly, well, it's probably left traffic runway 20 and right traffic runway 30, correction, 12, right traffic runway 30. Although ForeFlight isn't giving us any sort of runway information as far as the traffic pattern goes. So that's what I'm going to assume. The other videos that I watched on this landing challenge, looks like they were all coming in on the left base for runway 12. So that's going to be our plan as well. We're going to come in on that left base, runway 12. And we're gonna put those winds in right here on the ground and just see what we can do. See if we can get one complete one in the pattern. I'd rather do that than to try and kind of start things in the mid-air. So we're gonna do one here in the pattern and see how it goes. Like I said, we'll put that custom wind in. WestJet, hello. We're doing a bit of a live stream here on YouTube, doing a landing challenge. Some other YouTube creators have done this and kind of inspired me to do the same. So we're going to go ahead and head on to the plane. We know that we have 1,300 feet of runway to work with. We know that we're going to be taking runway 12. So we want that wind to be coming from where? We add 90 degrees to runway 12, that gives us 210. We want that wind coming directly, we want a direct crosswind 210 at 25 knots. So, all that being said, let's go ahead and head to the aircraft, and we'll go ahead and get these winds set up in custom weather, and we'll just see if we can't take off and land real quick. So I'll see you at the plane in just a minute. WestJet, I appreciate it. I am still very, very pleased at the outcome. So, okay, so we are here on the ground at Saba, and let's go ahead and get things just started up real quick. I want to get things started up and get our run up done, then we'll put the custom wind in. So we are here in the 172 doing a insane 25 knot crosswind landing challenge at a 1,300 feet runway. So I do want to thank everyone for taking a minute to watch, and I hope that that um, it turns out alright. And where is... I think I grabbed the wrong keyboard here. Let me see something. Okay. Alright, I need to step out for just a minute and take a quick look at something. Something's not quite right. Alright. I think this will work. Would help if I grabbed the right button pusher thing. Okay, now that I have the right keyboard, we can continue and pick up where we left off. Where did we leave off? We were just getting things started even. Do a quick run up. Let's see. Where are we at here? Alright. Did that. I'm gonna forego the actual walk around and stuff just to save a little time here. But let's go ahead and get our bird started up. Let's get scooted up here so I can reach the pedals. Okay. Brakes on, master on, beacon on, mixture to rich, 3 on the primer, 1, 2, 3. Okay, primer is in and locked, mixture is full rich, make sure carb heat's off. Now we need to do this. I don't feel right doing it without a good pre-flight. So let's get flaps down, let's get lights on. And let's just go ahead and give it a quick walk around. Baggage door secure. Rudder cables tight. Elevator, rudder free and correct. Beacon, tail light working. Right rudder cables tight. Flap is tight. Aileron is working. Strobe on the right with a green. Right main looks good. Front main looks good. Exhaust is secure. Prop and spinner look good. Cylinder head sound good. Running my finger across the pins, listening for a pitch change. Everything does sound good there. Our static source is free and clear. Pitot tube is warm to the touch. Let's get our pitot heat off. Stall horn, taxi light, and landing light are both working. Let's go ahead and get those loads off. We do have a strobe on the left with the red. Let's go ahead and get our nav lights off and strobe lights off. Okay, left flap is tight, left main looks good, and fuel caps are installed and streamlined. BOR antennas are in place, and we are good to go. Alright, let's continue on with our startup checklist now that walk around looks good. Circuit breakers are all in, alternate static air is in, and let's make sure that we actually have the appropriate checklist. And we do now 172 Foxtrot. Okay, circuit breakers, alternate static. Seat track, I'm already screwed it up, so I'm able to reach the flight controls. Avionics are off, carpeet's off, autopilot's off, mixture's going full rich. Throttle slight. Let's get 3 on the primer. 1, 2, 3. Okay, primer is in and locked. Alright. Okay. And brakes are on. Clear prop. We are clearing the left, clearing the right, to clear front. Okay, master's on, beacons on, and mags to start. Here we go. Okay, we do have engine rotation. Oil pressure is in the green, and we do have engine RPM there. I can tell you right now that I'm gonna have to do something with the lighting, adjust the contrast or something on my new side cameras that I'm trying out. Seems kind of overexposed. So I do apologize about that. It is sort of a trial thing. Okay, alright, that's good there. What else do we got? Lights as required. Let's get our taxi light on and our landing light on so that we can be seen. And that does complete our startup checklist. That moves us along to pre-taxi. Let's go ahead and get our flaps up. Seatbelt's going on. Okay. Flaps, seatbelt, avionics. Avionics going on. ATIS, AWOS is there reporting? There is no weather reporting. It doesn't matter because we're putting our own winds in anyway. So we're going to kind of skip ATIS right now. Altimeter, field elevation. Let's see, weather, altimeter, field elevation, 138 feet. So there's 138 feet, something like that. Still getting used to the new GTN 650. Okay. Alright, looks like the runway's that way. Tell you what, I want to get the parking brake off. I want to point us towards the windsock. I'm going to figure out why. That's why. Need to figure out. Felt like I had no brakes there for a minute. So let me ensure that. Okay. Oh, why do I have no brake authority? Okay. That's correct. Alright. let's try this. I don't know why. For some reason it seemed my left rudder here, or my left set of pedals seemed to lost of its connection to X-Plane for some reason. Okay, so I do apologize about that. We've got that all worked out now. Okay. Alright, so where are we at here? Let's position ourselves so that we can take a look at a windsock, so that we can confirm our weather winds have changed. So right now, looks like winds are maybe 3, 4, 5, 5-ish. Heading indicator to compass. Let's see, do that real quick. 3 to 6. Okay. Alright, so winds look like they're coming out of the east there. That looks correct. Okay, let's go ahead and do a run up. Brakes are on, fuel is on both. Trim is set for takeoff. Flight controls, we are down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right. Elevator, rudder, it's free and correct. Okay, let's go ahead and... Okay, primer's in and locked, 1600, here we go. Brakes are on. Left mag, there's an RPM drop. Right mag, there's an RPM drop. Let's get back to both. Carb heat on, carb heat off. There was a drop there. Suction's in the green, oil pressure, oil temperature look good. We've got good fuel flow. Alright, everything looks good there. Let's go ahead and idle back. Let's go ahead and head into X-Plane's weather setting now. And let's bring in some wind. Weather, customize. Well, we've already got some wind here. Manually enter. Okay. So I want winds to be right around, right around 210. Speed 25 knots. Gust increase. Let's do it 9 knots. So that might give me gusting 34-ish. Light turbulence, got wind shear in there. Okay. Let's do the same thing. So that was, let's see, 0 MSL. So we'll put that around there, and then I wish there was a way to duplicate that. So we're gonna put this around 210 degrees, speed 25, gusting 9, well, gusting 10. We'll do that, and that's at 3,000 feet. Okay. And let's do another one here. And 210. Speed. That's going to be even faster. Let's do that. 35 knots, gusting 45. Because
little bit higher. Let's make that a little bit funner. Okay, and that's about 2,000 feet. Robert Harrison, hello, welcome on in. Alright, so we've got some winds at 25, gusting 35, and winds at 35, gusting 45. Let's bring some clouds in. We'll just leave clear clouds, it's fine. Oh boy. That stall horn. Alright. Parking brakes off. Alright, remember we gotta keep that wind correction in. Am I even gonna be able to get up here? Oh, that windsock is perpendicular.
Approaching runway 1230. Entered runway 1230.
Okay. We have a short field here. We're gonna try and treat this as a short field takeoff as best that we can. Man, I have those winds going the wrong way that I want. I need them blowing that way. I need them coming in over the water. What did I put in? 210? Michael, you need like a 030-ish. Alright, so let's go ahead and change the... Let's see, runway 12. So yeah, 030. 030 and 030-ish. Okay, done. Let's get ready for a massive wind change here. Alright. Our windsock has now shifted directions and is completely perpendicular. That way it means the wind's coming in over the big water there. That's what we want. So yeah, short field takeoff. Let's get our strobes on, get our nav lights on for ADS-B. Let's get our transponder on, squawk altimeter mode. Probably should get ready to squawk 7,700. Okay. We already did our run up. Oil temperature's in the green. I think we are ready to go. Heading indicator compass, looks good there. Brakes are on, keep that nose wheel planted. Get that power in there. Brakes off. Rudder. Whoa. 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 Something's not right here. That can't be right. Alright, we're gonna try this again. I think I might have had either too much rudder in, or my rudder's not responding.
Approaching runway 1230. Entered runway 1230.
Alright. Alright, we flying or are we falling? Alright, we're flying. Alright, lift my left wing, looks clear. Yeah, we're working 25 knots, direct crosswind. Now let's roll it downwind here, pull that power back some. Okay, field's in sight. I appear to be a bit low. Why is that? Because I am. I don't know why thought I was at 1,400 feet. I was at 400 feet. Alright, what am I at now? 500 feet. Field is about 200, so that's 300. That gives me, with that crosswind, we're gonna need more. That way we don't get blown too close to that mountain there. Alright, let's put a 180 in. Lift my left wing. It looks clear. We're gonna have to do this one sharp. We got that massive tailwind that's now pushing us. We gotta stay coordinated through this whole maneuver too. Alright, runway's in sight. We're taking this in no flaps. We got a 25 knot direct crosswind. I need to put some power in there. Alright, right rudder. Let's drive it down to the center line. Negative. We're gonna go around. Alright. we're gonna have that crosswind pushing us, so I need to put a little bit of power in here. I like that sight picture a little bit better. We're a little bit higher. With my left wing, looks clear. Let's roll into this downwind. We'll have to keep our nose pointed that way so don't get pushed too close to that runway. And we are about midfield already. That is a short field, I tell you. Alright, let's bring our power back. Man, we didn't keep enough crab in there. We got pushed awfully close. I want to widen this out a bit. Alright, let's bring it around. We're going to do a 180 in. Pull that power out because we got that tailwind that's going to push us. I'm going to roll right in or all the way around through. Come on, come on. Still too fast. Wheels down, power's going up though. We wouldn't have been able to stop. We would not have been able to stop. Alright, so we're coming in too high and too hot. I don't want to put any flaps in because that's just more ways that that wind could possibly pick me up and put me somewhere that I don't want to be. Okay, 700 feet, 500 AGL. Alright, my left wing looks clear. Let's roll into a crosswind. There it is. Okay, let's roll into the downwind. And I think I want to keep a heading of like 330 on the downwind here. That should keep me plenty away from my runway. Alright, we're about midfield. So I'm gonna pull this power back some. Let's pitch for airspeed. I want about 80. Power for altitude. Carpeet's coming on for our descent. Alright, let's roll it. There we go. I think I like that a bit better. Let's pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. We're coming in there sideways. Carpeet's on. Come on, baby. Come on, get us back up there. Well, we didn't die. Might have hurt a little bit. No matter what happens, though, we're gonna stick it. We're gonna call this next one the last one. Alright, my left wing looks clear. Let's roll across wind. Alright, let's roll downwind. And again, I want to fly a heading of maybe 330. That should keep me pretty lined up with the runway. That is a short runway. Okay. Beam the numbers, power back, carpeet on. Let's pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. We want maybe 80 miles per hour. There's a 45. Let's roll it in. Uh-oh. Oh. We didn't make it again. And here's when we're gonna do this. We're just gonna 180 it all the way down in there. Hopefully. Oh no! Okay, this is hard. Power on. Carpet off. I guess I didn't know if there's a limit to how many times I can attempt this challenge. I guess the goal is just not to die. But man, 25 knots gusting 35 knots, that's a challenge for anybody. Alright, altitude is what, almost, let's see, 800. I'm looking for 1100. There it is. Lift my left wing, looks clear. Let's roll into a downwind. Heading 330 should keep me on a parallel with the runway. Beam the numbers. Power back 1600. Carpeet's coming on for descent. Let's roll into the downwind, or to the base from the downwind. Roll into the final.
Approaching runway entered runway 30. 1,100 feet remaining.
Alright, let's clear this runway. John Mead, hello, welcome. Thank you, I appreciate that. My name is Michael, welcome to the channel if you're new here. Man, that was insane. I can definitely see how that can be a challenge. Yeah, they were all trying it in Flight Simulator. I can't do that due to display limitations from the Saba. But you know, if it's anything like I just flew, it's definitely a challenge. Okay. What time is it? We got a little bit longer to go. Where are we at here? There's St. Martin. There's Horseshoe. We can maybe try St. Bart's. Let's give St. Bart's a go. Let's leave these winds in. Let's see, St. Bart's is what? Should be 1028. Okay, alright, so we're gonna have this same crosswind. So this is the same kind of challenge that I wanted to try last time I was flying to St. Bart's. Let's see if, I highly doubt anybody's controlling the area on VATSIM currently, because we would need clearance. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just double check our gear, make sure we're still good there, good there, good there. Okay. Yeah. Let's head to St. Bart's for a landing challenge over there. And St. Bart's from here is. .7 nautical miles. Yep, let's do that. Saba traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is taxi runway 12.
Approaching runway 1230.
We're back taxi runway 12, Saba traffic.
Entered runway 1230.
We do have a significant crosswind still. It's going to make this takeoff even challenging. Okay, let's do a flight control check. It's good there, it's good there, good there. Alright, here we go, strobes on, lights on, and we're heading to TFFJ. I get to use my fancy thing here. Activate. 26 nautical miles, message, okay. Alright, here we go. See if we can get this baby off the ground even with these winds. Full power. And let's let her go. Rudder, 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 rudder. She's wanting to go, wanting to go. Alright, let's re-coordinate. That is correct, Mr. Mead. It is in fact a rear display. Okay. The island's in sight. And our altitude is too low to be crossing this big water. Let's go ahead and get up there. Never seen anyone do that. Well, I like to be original, I guess, in a matter of ways sometimes. Full disclosure, I did want 360 degrees visuals, but I was very space limited, so projectors and big curved screen was kind of out of the question. So I designed this to have 4 separate LCD displays. I appreciate the compliment. This is actually the second version of it. I recently did a rebuild of it. It's actually on the YouTube channel. Should anyone be interested in that process. 1,300 feet. Let's get up even higher. St. Bart's is 48 feet. Now St. Bart's, it does have specific approach procedures. It does have specific landmarks that you would call out. For the nature of this landing challenge, we're just going to approach the island from the kind of the southeast here and come in on a right base for runway 10 at St. Bart's. Do have the island in sight directly off of our nose there. Airspeed right now, we're indicating 100 and well, we're indicating maybe 90 knots. But we're moving 70 along the ground, which I would kind of expect into this headwind. And we're getting nowhere fast, huh? Pattern altitude, if I remember right, was 1,500 feet. Might have been even, I think it was 1,500 feet, because Juliana is flying around at 2,000 feet, if I recall. Oh, we got a little bit faster. We're making the 80 along the ground now, indicating 110. Alright, in the interest of saving a little bit of time, alright, we've got no ATC online, it'll be fine. Here we are established in a cruise configuration. Let's go ahead and pause this here. I'm going to bring up my trusty map. I'm just going to move us a little bit closer. Oh, there's an aircraft carrier. There's an aircraft carrier. Oh, I'm definitely moving us closer to that aircraft carrier.
CDR in 2.9 miles.
Alright. Map went away. This will be fun. Here we go. Let's do a landing challenge, shall we? Alright, I'm going to unpause this. Let's get ready for any sort of jarring or anything we're going to experience during this 29 knot crosswind, 25 knot crosswind here. So it's now going to be actually be pushing us. So let's get ready. Here we go. Alright, we are going to do a low pass over this carrier here. We're gonna land on this carrier. Carrier should be coming up in the right window here any minute. Looks friendly. We'll take it. Now, I know from experience that these aircraft carriers move at 25 knots along the water. So we need to keep that in mind as we set up for our landing. We've got a moving runway. So it's moving at 25 knots. We need to factor that in for our approach speed, our touchdown point, and all that good stuff. And we still have a 25 knot wind coming from 210. Although I'm not entirely sure which direction that carrier is facing currently. Almost kind of into the wind, so this could work out.
Hold the ball. ILS 108.11. Heading 170. Your high.
500.
Hold the ball. ILS 108.11. Heading 170. You're overpowered. Your high. Your high. You're high. You're overpowered. Cut. 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 Cut.
You catch the cable? All right, here we go. Alright, I was wrong. We're moving along the water at 29 knots. So, aircraft carriers in X-Plane 12 maintain a ground speed of 29 knots. I knew it was something in that range there. Okay. Let's get ready to launch. Okay, let's go ahead and reconfigure ourselves to get launched off of this aircraft carrier. Since we're in a system, we can't actually hook ourselves. Our plane is not equipped. I'm actually just going to change this to a I forget the identifier of this. Oh, trying to remember the identifier for the carrier. XC, maybe. to figure it out later. Let's see here. Change location. Yeah. I don't know exactly which aircraft carrier we're actually on to spawn into at the launcher thing. So we're not going to be able to launch ourselves, unfortunately. Let's just hope that we don't fall off of here. We're actually going to have to take off like a normal plane with a propeller. Alright. I think we'll be able to get it from here. Because we're already moving along the ground at 29 knots. Let's keep that in mind. Maybe I ought to get off that cable there. Okay, brakes are on, full power, carb heat's off, nose planted, and brakes off. Whoa. Weather. Airspeed. We're either gonna fly or we're gonna fall here. One or the other. And we are flying. Okay. We're flying. Everything's looking good. I'm gonna pause it here. And let's move back to where we were headed to. And we were headed to... Okay, this will work. Okay. And let's get ready to recover. Alright, so we still have that 25 knot wind coming in, 210. Correction, 030 is our wind. We want to be 1,500 feet for our pattern approach. $1,200. Alright, 1,500 feet. So that's going to be pattern altitude for our approach. Or that's going to be altitude for our approach into landing here. Alright. We'll start off on the left base. Remember, well, we didn't brief this, but there's 2 windsocks that we aim for at 1,500 feet here. St. Bart's traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, final approach 10 St. Bart's. Sim, hey buddy, welcome on in. We're on a 25 knot crosswind approach into St. Bart's right now. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so for anyone that's actually briefed this approach in the real world, we've got 2 windsocks up here on each peak. You want to kind of split the middle of them. Well, they're actually over there. I'm aiming for the road. Okay, so what I thought were my 2 windsocks aren't actually my windsocks. I need to circle back around. We must have went a bit past Horseshoe Island than I thought. Alright, see if we can climb back up to 1,500 feet. That's what we need to be at. I mean, it's a steep approach. I am not going to kid you. It's certainly a steep approach. We're right about 1,500 feet. Can work with that. Put our right rudder in for our turn here so we stay coordinated. Bring some power back. Alright, there's my airport environment. St. Bart's traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, gonna be on a final approach, runway 12, St. Bart's. Alright, windsocks in sight. Negative. No, it's not. That wind is really pushing me. Alright, windsocks in sight. 1, 2. Let's try this again. St. Bart's traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot. Final approach, runway 12. Seriously, this time. St. Bart's. Rudder, left main. Slide all the way through. Yahoo. Okay, I think that's it. Need to go over here and make sure that they fix the whole short line though. They did not. Alright, I'm gonna have to...
Approaching runway 10.
If we take a look at our whole short line, you can see that it's actually drawn backwards in this version of St. Bart's here. Thought we had it corrected already, I guess we haven't done so yet. Okay, no big deal. That was fun. Okay, let's go ahead and taxi to a parking spot and shut her down. Tell you what, let's just taxi right over here to the other side. Gonna watch the terrain irregularities around here. Alright, let's go ahead and shut things down here. Avionics off, parking brake on, get all of our lights off except our beacon. Let's get our G5s down. Mixture to lean, max to off, master to off, beacon off, parking brake on. And finally, let's disconnect from VATSIM. And what time is it? Yeah, we still have time. Let's go ahead and do a quick ELT test. Okay, we have 5 minutes after top of the hour to do that, so I try to take advantage of that when I can. Okay, outstanding. Let's head back to the hangar and chit-chat for just a quick minute and discuss the landings we did, and I will bid you all adieu. But I'll see you back at the hangar in just a second here.
Alright, everyone. I do want to say thanks for popping by the channel today. Give me just 1 second. Only my second live stream on YouTube, so I hope it went well. But I do want to thank y'all for coming in for today's little landing challenge thing. It was just gonna start off being at Saba, TNCS, and again I was just inspired to try that by G-Lock Media and Cess Sim as well as Cardboard Sim. Now they all did these landing challenges. They look kind of fun. I do them in X-Plane because that's what I utilize, but I can definitely see after today how those strips that strip in particular can definitely be a challenge, especially with that crosswind coming off of the water there. Yeah, 25 knot direct crosswind, gusting 35 at the ground there, and then we bumped it up to 35, gusting 45 at 2,000 feet. And then on our way over to St. Bart's, we found an aircraft carrier and did a nice full stop and take off on the carrier, and then proceeded over real quickly to St. Bart's for our last stop. So I do want to again thank you all for coming by, and I'm sorry that this one went a little bit longer than anticipated initially, but I do appreciate each and every one of you. You all take care and stay safe and have a great evening, and I'll try and do more of these live streams on YouTube as time goes on. So thanks for coming in and checking out, and you all have a great night. We'll see you later. Question from Robert Harrison. Do I know when X-Plane 12 1.0 is releasing? Not really going to get into that information. It is close, I can tell you that much right now. But thanks for hanging out, and we will see you all next time. Take care. Stay safe.